at the beginning of 2022, I said, this is going to be my year. It is going to be my year. I'm going to finish my manuscripts. I'm going to publish. And I'm going to get shit done. Hi, it's Stephanie and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do a little experiment. So my friend Katrina and I recently watched Kate Cavanaugh Writes, not her latest video, but one of her latest videos on how she does a stair-stepping challenge for her writing sprints. So we tried it out and it's been working pretty well for us, so I wanted to do a little vlog of a day of me doing the stair step challenge. Down below I'm gonna link Kate's video on how she did this, and I was really curious to see how it would work. I really like the idea of like gamifying or leveling up my writing sprints, and I tend to notice that writing sprints usually work the best for me anyways. So to make it like a little challenge and like to beat my word count or to beat my score, I found it fascinating. So I had to try it, and the couple of times that we've done it, they were like awesome word counts. So I'm wondering, since I'm at a place where I don't really know exactly what's going on in the next scene or two, because I've gotten past like my initial brainstorming for the first couple of chapters. I'm finally getting to like the meat of the story, and I'm curious to see if these stair-stepping challenged word sprints are going to work for me. So since today is pretty much a snow day because it's snowing for me, Katrina's off work today because it's icy by her, and we are going to be doing some writing sprints. So it might get broken down throughout the day, but right now we're starting and it's like about 2:30 in the afternoon. So the first writing sprint is going to be 20 minutes long, and I'm going to personally aim for about 350 words just because I know that I'm starting a new scene. I have no idea where it's going. I have no idea what is even happening. I'm giving myself a little bit of extra room. I know I can write a lot more words in 20 minutes, but since this is the first one of the day and I have no idea where I'm going, I'm gonna try and aim for 350 words. So let's get to it, and I'll check back with you at the end of 20 minutes.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it.
So, sprint number 1 is done. It was 20 minutes long. And even though when I sat down here, not knowing where I was taking this scene, I got 635 words. So, here's the thing with these sprints. Now that I have like a base point of where I'm going, the next writing sprint will be 15 minutes long, and I have to try and beat my score, which means I have to try and get 635 or more words in 15 minutes. I don't think it's possible. But stranger things have happened. When we were doing these a few days ago, we did a 20-minute sprint and I got like 509 words. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get more than 509 words in 15 minutes. And then sure enough, in the next 15-minute sprint, I got 526 words. So I don't know if I was just like really trying to beat my score, because I really didn't think I was going to, but I really wanted to try. And I did. And then obviously the next one would have been like 10 minutes, and then I would have had to try and I would have tried to get more than 526 words in 10 minutes. But since we were on a time crunch and we only had time for one more sprint, we decided just to do another 20-minute sprint. So I don't know if that would have been even possible. But that's how these stair-stepping word sprints work. And for some reason, it seems to click in my brain. So I'm going to give my brain just like a minute to shake it out, try and visualize what is coming next in the scene, see if Katrina is ready for the next sprint. And then we're gonna do 15 minutes, and I'll see you back when that 15-minute sprint is done.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Okay, so a couple things went wrong in that sprint. I don't think I could have surpassed the 635 words that I did in the first 20-minute sprint, but I know I could have gotten a lot more because I had just gotten into the zone. But I had to take a break to go grab my son, who had just woken up from his nap, and he was crying, and the crying was getting to me, so I had to go get him. I set him up in the living room, and then I went back to writing. So that took about 5 minutes off of my 15-minute sprint. So in the 10 minutes that I did write, I wrote 385 words, which that's fantastic. That's an amazing accomplishment in itself. Anything is better than 0 in my mind. As long as I am getting something down, I think that I am accomplishing something. And I think that's how we all have to view it. I didn't always view it that way. I was always striving to get the highest word count that I possibly could, and I don't think that is what we should be doing. Even though I know that kind of contradicts what this whole concept is of trying to beat your score, but that it works, it clicks with my brain so much. So now that I have not accomplished beating my last score, I got 385 words. I'm at a total of 1,017 words. And the next sprint, I'll have to go back to a 20-minute sprint. And in that 20-minute sprint, I just have to beat 385 words. So I will see you back when that 20-minute sprint is done.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle, no, I just gotta know. If you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Let's be honest for a second, yeah. You're being over your head, babe, 'cause there is no one other than me that can make you feel the way you feel when I hold you.
Okay, so I didn't update you on the last 20-minute sprint that I got 433. So that was more than the 385 that I got before. So I went back down to a 15-minute sprint. I just did that, but I got super distracted by the kids, and we got a phone call, and so I got 202 for that 15-minute sprint. But I think I'm going to still log that into my like sprints and everything, but I think I'm going to do another 15-minute sprint before it's time for me to make dinner and see if I can't beat that 433. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now, and I will update you when I'm done. Okay, so I didn't update before we had dinner. I did. There's a fingerprint. Okay. No, this one. Does anyone else have like a really hard time cleaning their glasses? My husband is like spectacular at it, but he's already in bed, and I suck. Like, it doesn't ever want to stay clean for me. Anyways, okay. I feel like it's still smudgy. Whatever. So I did do a redo of the 15-minute sprint. I did not beat my score of 433, which was the last 20-minute sprint that I had before then. I did get 307, but I'm in a spot in this scene where I'm trying to get the right words. I wasn't really focusing on how many words I was getting. I was more focused on getting the right description, because it's the very first like kiss scene in this book, and I really wanted to get it as right as I could at the moment. So I think I just kind of got stuck on that a little bit. But my kids are in bed, my husband is in bed, I'm in my comfies and my robe because I'm freezing. And me and Katrina are going to do a little bit more sprinting. It's 9:15 at night. When we do some sprints at night, we usually end around 11, depending on how many more sprints we want to go. For me and her, we've already been writing on and off since 2:30 this afternoon, so I'm not sure if we'll do like a full couple hour sprints tonight or if we're just going to do a couple. I know she still has, I think she still needs 800 more words for her like daily goal. I've already surpassed my daily goal thanks to this new system that we're doing, but I would love to keep going. Like, I feel like I'm on a roll. So I technically have to go back to doing a 20 minute, and I have to beat 307 words in that 20 minutes. I think that's doable. So I'm gonna go ahead and update you when that 20-minute sprint is done.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade.
Okay, so that 20-minute sprint went really good. I did beat my last score, which was 307. I got 418 in that sprint, which means I get to go back down to doing a 15-minute sprint, and I have to try and get more than 418 words in that 15-minute sprint. And hopefully I can do it. Let's try and get to a 10-minute sprint tonight, right? Katrina also gets to go to a 15-minute sprint. However, she was doing a 10-minute sprint, and she was like only seven words short. So she was a little peeved about that. But maybe we can both beat this 15-minute sprint and both go back to a 10-minute sprint. We'll see. So I'm going to go do the 15-minute sprint, and I will check back in. That 15-minute sprint, I needed to beat 418 words, and I got 447. So I get to move down to a 10-minute sprint, and in the 10-minute sprint, I have to try and beat 447 words. That's insane to me. Can it be done? Maybe. I'm not sure. Did I do any 10-minute sprints since starting this? No. This is my first try of a 10-minute sprint after doing these for the past couple days. So, I have to say, even though I have been fluctuating between a 20-minute sprint and a 15-minute sprint, and then, going back and forth, because I'll do like spectacularly well during a 20-minute sprint and I won't be able to succeed that or push that further during the 15-minute sprint. So then I have to go back to a 20-minute sprint, and then I do even better. And then it just keeps going back and forth. So even though I haven't gotten down to a 10-minute or even a freaking 5-minute, like that just seems asinine to me. Like I don't think that'll ever happen. But even though I haven't done that, I've just been doing the stair stepping between the 20 and the 15, trying to beat the scores. And I mean, when I first tried it on the 17th, so that was what, last Thursday. I tried it last Thursday, and between 5 sprints, I wrote 3,220 words. I mean, that was, oh no, I had written 1357 before that. Okay, that's not a good example. On the 20th, which was on Sunday, between 9 sprints, I wrote 4,136 words. And it didn't even feel like it was long. Like that was broken up into 2 different sessions. It was one time in the afternoon while my youngest was taking his nap and my husband was watching a movie with my daughter. And then the second session was after everyone had gone to bed, and me and Katrina decided to write some more. And it was just a really great writing day. And it amazes me that this system is working for me. It's clicking in my brain. I don't know why I've never seen anyone do it before. But thank you, Kate, for trying this and me seeing your video, because I am mind blown right now that this system is working for me. So I tried it those 2 days, and this week I've been a little slower on the words, but I've still been hitting my daily goals. And the funny thing about it is it's only been taking 3 sprints, so a 20 and a 15 and then another 20 to get my daily word count. So I mean, I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I'm just under 3,000 words for the day today during this vlog that we've done. And I'm still ready to write more. I have another 10-minute sprint to do. I want to try and beat 447 words in 10 minutes. It's daunting, but I'm going to try. And depending on how I feel after that, I'm going to go back to a 15-minute sprint then. Like, because let's be realistic. I don't think I'm going to get down to a 5-minute sprint. Like, I don't think I can write 400 words in 5 minutes, let alone the I don't know if it can happen. But I'm going to go do this 10-minute sprint, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you know how it went and how I feel about it. And yeah. Like I suspected, I did not beat 447 words in 10 minutes. I did write 312 words though, and I think that is pretty good considering I took a lot of pauses. But there's something about these 20 and 15-minute sprints of stair stepping it, and it just clicks in my brain. I don't know what it is, but I encourage every single writer out there to try these and go and watch Kate's video. I'm sure she explains it a little bit better than I have. I have linked her video down below. And again, thank you, Kate, so much for showing this to the world, because I don't think that I would be at 15,229 words as a total manuscript count in a manuscript that I started 10 days ago and have only done 6 days worth of writing. So in 6 days, I have written 15,000 words. And I think that's amazing. This is, I think, the best I've written in a long time. Not quality, because it's a first draft, and the first draft of anything is shit. Thank you, Ernest Hemingway? I don't remember who said that. I think it's Ernest Hemingway. Oh, I used to have it as my background. I have a Stephen King one instead right now. Anyways, take this with a grain of salt, but try it. I love it. I did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprints today. And I wrote 3,136 words in those 8 sprints. And I even got to a 10-minute sprint during one of them. So, all in all, I think this has been a very successful writing vlog, number 1. Number 2, I think I have finally found the thing that just clicks with me. I don't know if it's the sprinting, the stair-stepping sprinting, or if it's novel pad that I'm using. I've been trying it out because I really like the way that their goals are set up, and it's beautiful. But there is something about this that is just clicking, and it is letting me get the words out of my brain and onto paper, computer, whatever. And it's just, I feel really good. For as shitty of a year that 2022 has already been, and it's only the end of February, this feels really, really good. It feels really, really good to get back into the swing of things, to get life back to somewhat of a normalcy, and to be writing again. 2021 was a terrible writing year for me. Terrible. I think I wrote a total of 20,000 words in the entire year of 2021, and that's just not okay. I wrote more in 2020 than I did in 2021. And 2020 is when everyone had gone into the pandemic and things were weird and off, and I didn't feel like I was very creative. So I went into 2021 thinking 2021 is going to be the best year ever. I'm going to write so much. I had so many goals and so many plans, and 2021 just fell down a hole. And at the beginning of 2022, I said, this is going to be my year. It is going to be my year. I'm going to finish my manuscripts. I'm going to publish. And I'm going to get shit done. And it just, even though there was a huge curveball thrown 22 days into the year, and I lost one of my favorite people in the world, and I took pretty much all of January off because of it, I feel like my grandma's presence has been with me, and she's been pushing me to get this done. And I just, it's wonderful. I feel like things are finally starting to click. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get emotional. It's 10:45 at night. I need to go shut everything down and go treat myself to a piece of candy and go read. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this fun little writing vlog, and what is this? my gosh, what? It fucking fuzz from my robe. Oh. Anyways, I encourage everyone to try this stair-stepping writing sprint system. It's beautiful. Let me know if you do try it. Leave a comment down below if it works for you, if you've tried it before, if this is the first time that you're even hearing about it. Let's have a conversation. And again, go check out Kate's video because I'm blown that this works. Okay. Until next time, happy writing.